Hey everyone, I'm Pion and welcome to Pion's Primal Perception. Today we're taking a look at Planet Stronghold Colonial Defense. It's a sci-fi CCG mixed with visual novel elements. It's a single player game. Sounds interesting at least. This is actually the demo, so let's find out if it's worth to get the full package, shall we? New game, I guess we play as Alex, because I'm male, right? Will only influence the romance options. Oh, great. Okay. There are multiple modes. Visual novel mode, no bells at all. Well, that doesn't sound good. Hard? Yeah. Sure, hard. Charlotte Dubois. Dubois? It's Canadian, so probably French. So Dubois, I guess. What? Ten Hut? That's French again, maybe? Ton hut? No, I don't know. My French lessons were a long time ago. Officer on deck. Anyway, where do I click? Just clicking. Okay. At ease, everyone. So that's me. So I'm the officer, I guess. Let me be the first to formally welcome you to Planet Stronghold, Captain Nelson. There is no need to be so formal in these settings. Call me Alex. Very well, Cap Alex. I'll also present as Dr. Myra Patras and Xavier Ribeiro. Wow, God, those names. I'm Charlotte Dubois. I apologize for the lack of a proper reception, but one thing you will quickly learn, Planet aside, is we're often short-handed. We are often short-handed. Oh, there we go. That's a cleavage. Hello. Well, hello, I guess. And that's Xavier. Greetings. I'm pleased to meet you all, however I'm a little surprised at the absence of one person. Your co-captain was here, unfortunately, due to called her away while your flight was delayed. Marauding activity was detected, and she went to investigate. Does anyone else notice that? Smells like a rancid skunk rolled around in rotten eggs. So much text. I mean, it's a visual novel. It makes sense. There's a lot of text. I want to actually see if the gameplay is worthwhile. Because I'm not gonna stick for the story. Like, that's not my kind of thing. I liked what was the game called? The Next World, like the visual novel real-time strategy mix. But I got interested in the story because the gameplay was actually involving me into the story. So let's see if it's worthwhile here. If the same trick works here as well. That is the reason for my delay. One of the repair bots cross-wired the navigation controls with waste management. The pilot, unaware, thought he was changing course, but instead evacuated the ship's, well, less than... What? Whatever. That sounds quite unpleasant. On the bright side, until your co-captain returns, the time is your own. If you wish, you can assign someone to show you around the base. Sure. Let me get a shower and a change of clothes, and I'll take you up on your offer. A volunteer. In fact, we could kill two birds with one stone. It is my duty to make sure all new arrivals have a clean bill of health. Just give me a few samples and give the lad a couple days before you pounce Mira. Actually, sir, I'm heading out to fix some towers in Quadrant Gamma. If you want to get the lay of the land, you could ride along. It's actually if someone is interrupting someone in a interactive text kind of medium, it's actually a bad idea to do it the way the game just did it, because like you just dot out one message, then you fade it out, and then you slowly fade in the next message. Like, that's not interrupting. I'm not sure. I remember that a game did that. I'm not sure which one was it though. There was the text was fading in, and the other text just popped in and actually interrupted it. I'm not sure what game that was though. So a little like in a comic book, for example, like with the speech bubble. That works a little better than with those text boxes, obviously. Sounds good. Let me get changed and be good to go. So we don't have to choose if we want to get the health check or go with the other guy? Huh, well, I guess we go to mission 1. Hey, you are a man after my own heart. I know how the tank isn't meant to go this far, so I hope you don't get in trouble with the top brass. Psst, that was nothing. One day I should show you... Oh, that was not a psst, it was a... Psst, whatever. I'll show you what full throttle does. Okay. Hey, I can show you a thing or two about cutting those. You have to take your fun where you can. Now let me see what is wrong with these towers. The tower has suffered some damage. I don't think suffering a laser burst falls under the tower's term of use. What I don't like is I have no idea where we are. What's going on? Why are we here? I mean, that's not like, it's not completely unusual to start a story like this, but it's very unclear here. Like, I've somewhere in space, I guess, but we don't wear helms, so maybe not in space, or we have like an atmosphere. I don't know. No, it wasn't. And Captain, we weren't the first people to come out here. Xavier points to a rough-shaped mound of sand. Sticking out is a human arm wearing the uniform of the Empire. What? Xavier starts to unearth the body and you join him. What is revealed is enough to make most people lose their lunch. Great. The soldier died horribly. His rib cage forcibly split open while several fillets were cut from his legs and backside. Damn it, if we were just faster, we might have saved him. Maybe. Well, you just said that we were going pretty fast, so. I would probably leave out the part where he was literally butchered. You know what this means? Dreadens. After all, some of them see us as an easy meal. So I guess that's some alien race that eats humans. Well, yeah. How barbaric. They didn't even bother with the wine. What? Oh, hi. Those looks cool. I guess that's one of those, what are they called? Brabant, Jennen. Greetings, humans. Humans, don't mind the drool. Once I sink my fangs in, you won't notice. They look really cool. I like that alien design quite a bit. Okay, that's a nice, what's the word? Thingy. Whatever, I know the German word. Forgot the English one. Anyway, female apparently. Oh, that's some... Okay, so it's half fish, but the ears are just like cat ears. But it definitely has fish elements. And like, but the fangs and the ears are more like cat-like. And then this nice cyber goggle thing. That's pretty cool, I like that. I guess we have to fight it because it wants to eat us. Play short tutorial, yes, I guess. If you're familiar with card games, you shouldn't have problems to learn how to play just using the help screens. Well, I guess we skipped it. I want to see the tutorial. I like investigating tutorials because it's like that's a personal thing, but I'm really interested in a tutorial design for some reason. Like I'm like to think about tutorials. Is this a good tutorial? Is this a bad tutorial? And why not? I guess that's pretty boring to most people, but I kind of like that aspect. So I like to there's another thing. I like to read instruction manuals, especially like mainly for board games, but in general. So that's just a thing. Okay, this is pretty confusing UI so far. So I guess this is opponent. This is us, I guess. The cards which can attack in a current turn will move up and down, like this robo-ant. It's a robo-ant. Okay, that's amazing. Why do we have a robo-ant? I guess that's... I don't know. Well, why not? Click it, then click the wall and unit above to attack. The card is flashing, which means has double attack rate, so it can attack the wall twice this turn. Okay, so we cannot attack that thing because the wall blocks. Wall enemies must attack a card with the wall trait unless they have flying or breach cannot attack. Okay, so that's basically a blocking card. So we click that and attack the wall. Boom, we deal 2 damage, 3 HP. I wonder if it trades HP or not. Or if we just deal damage. We can't see that because the wall doesn't deal any damage, so. Okay, what now? Once finished, click the end turn button. Oh, there we go. So there are 4 resources. Okay, there seem to be like a counter attack if the second, like if the defending unit survives. I guess. Do you see this enemy unit with a fog over it? It's an invisible unit. It cannot be targeted by units or action unless it attacks or is revealed. Fortunately, we have a scout unit which can reveal it. Click the scout unit, then click on him to... Okay, so it cannot be attacked, but I guess it can attack itself, probably. And the scout does on summon a random enemy unit with invisible, loses that trait. Okay, so that's basically a hard counter. It costs 1 of the purple personnel resource. Okay, with credits, energy, material, personnel. Okay, yeah, it's a person, so it makes sense. The weird thing is, like, we were going out with 2 people here, right? And not with, like, an army, and I don't know why we have cannon turrets. So, it's not fitting the immersion fairly well so far, but, I guess it could be worse. Now try to play the Assault Bike here. It's a special card that has a charge and breach traits. Charge means it can move the same turn it's played, okay, so haste. Normally we can move the units the next turn, and breach means that it can attack any unit without the need to destroy the walls first. So it surpasses, taunt units, if we're talking Hearthstone terminology. Okay, interesting. Good. Now try to attack the dread and enemy unit, which you just reveal with Scout. You'll see that you'll be able to do it only with the Assault Biker because of the breach trait. Of course, flying units can ignore walls too. However, I could instead, I could attack with the Robo and the wall with the first attack, and it can attack twice, right? And then it could kill that as well, which is probably the better deal because it doesn't die because they're 3 HP. Like, well, actually, oh wait, actually, I think if I observe that correctly, it will actually only counterattack if it survives. Let's see if that's true. No, that's not true. Okay, so that was actually not good. So much for that. Good job. Now let's see the offensive card with red borders. Like the grenade, click it, then select an enemy target and click and select. As the description says, the grenade does area effect damage, so will deal also 1 damage to enemies on the side of the target. So 2 damage and 1 to the side of each. Okay, so we attack the wall. I feel this was not a very effective turn. And so why do I have to? That's weird. I guess if you have to select multiple ones, there are probably cards that select multiple ones. Now we can kill those 2 suckers though, so that's good. And turn. Normally every turn you get new resources. The only resource you have to earn is credits, which you get by killing the toughest enemies. Oh, that was that's the credit thingy. But shouldn't we got like there were units with 1 credit already? Why didn't we not get this? Maybe it's because of tutorial. Like the turn infiltrator, you killed the previous turn, enter turn to continue the tutorial. Yeah, but yeah, it says so. But why did I not get any credits? That's weird. Enter turn to continue the tutorial. Well, okay, what is this? Battle Throne. Flying does not have to attack units with wall. Enters play with force shield. Negates all damage to its card once. Okay, so it has a divine shield. I mean, let's summon it. Can we play those cards? What did I do? Ah, no, wait, cancel. I can't see those cards. Customize. Target a unit with robotic, heal 3 hit points and gain 1 attack permanently. This thing is robotic, right? Yeah, robotic. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. And rally. Target unit without wall or building gains charge, can't attack on a turn's blade. Okay, we can give the Battletron charge. That doesn't sound too important though, so let's instead just kill that thing. Now we probably attack the hero, I believe. Yeah, it seems that way. Okay. And turn. Okay, another one of those. So this is invisible again. Good. Now if you click end of turn without attacking an enemy unit, you'll see that all your units which can move will automatically attack the... Oh, okay. I wouldn't... It was not necessary to actually click the hero. So we can't attack this thing now, right? No. What did we draw? A veteran. Sure, let's play a veteran. Yeah, let's end turn. Oh yeah, he has to attack my cannon turrets first. Just will be in a very bad shape by now. Use schedule customized card on the repair. Oh yeah, I can do that. That makes it even... Yeah, that's pretty good. It seems like this will be an easy fight. Okay, so now we can kill that thing if we want to. We don't have to, actually, though. I mean, it will just die to the turret. Yeah, let's just ignore it. It's not like we need credits. Oh, that thing looks more dangerous. What's that? 2-4. When attacking, also deals damage to units on either side of the target. Okay, we maybe want to kill that before it attacks this turret. 4 damage. What's this? Regular infantry. I guess we play that. No reason not to. What could we run into that thing? This one and yeah, those 2 sounds like a reasonable idea because he will survive. So we give him charge. Attack him. Attack him. Now we got credits. Now we got 2? Oh, the other one gave a credit as well. Okay, 1. You got lucky to stay. He's still alive, though. What? Crossbow is the word, by the way, I was looking for earlier. Next time I shall use your heights to carry the best cuts of meat. Okay, whatever. Good job, Captain. Thanks for the assist. I guess you showed them where there is more than one way to skin a dragon. So, the system... What is that? That's basically... It's basically Hearthstone with multiple resources, right? You have taunt, you have attack, both deal damage to each other when you fight. That's pretty much Hearthstone. Yeah, it's not like Magic. No, it's definitely Hearthstone mechanics. And all the specials were Hearthstone mechanics as well. Wind Fury, Divine Shield, Taunt. Well, I guess there's no special for like ignoring taunt units in Hearthstone, so but there are cards that do that as well. Or are there? Maybe not actually. Back in one piece, great. Oh, who's that? Which is more than can be said for the hover tank. It took a week to fix the last one you took out. Welcome back. I'm glad to report the captain will be here shortly. They're still cleaning up. Thank you, Charlotte. This guy looks weird. I hope you don't mind me saying so, but this is going to be unusual. There are a lot of characters though so far, and I have no idea what they're doing or who they are. Unusual, I think insane is the word you are looking for. I won't deny my own misgivings. One colony, one captain. That's been the rule for as long as anyone's known. However, as important as Planet Stronghold is, it's a great name for a planet. Or is that like the project name? So they decided one captain wasn't enough. Okay. Co-captains could work, especially if their areas of command are carefully defined. Another character. And another one. That's not the part I'm worried about. Okay. I know Diana is my oldest sister. What? While not formally written down, this is the first time I can remember siblings not only serving the same unit, but actually leading it. That's actually really weird, to be honest. Like, there's nothing, I don't see anything wrong with it, but it feels like it's a really weird coincidence, or it's on purpose. And if it's on purpose, then probably something fishy is going on, or was going on, to make that happen. And if it's a coincidence, it's a pretty big coincidence, so... If nothing else, this will give me a new paper to submit. Success rates of relatives in command situations. Haha. That's great study with one couple of relatives or siblings. Or else the makings of the Doku drama of the week. Another character. And another. What is that? What the hell? Lucius. That's supposed to be a droid, right? Well, he doesn't have like a diamond on his face and nice antennas. That looks amazing. Projections indicate such a film would do well, though fall short of My Clone, My Lover. Okay. And another... Oh no, that's Diana. Okay. I felt a chill run down on my spine as I entered. It seems someone was talking about me. Sure. You and me both. We were just talking about how unusual this situation is. Inciting is more like it. If they didn't think I was doing a good job leading the colony, they should just say it. Okay. Now we get dialogue options. Okay. Series of the situation. There's no insult intended. Here's a high command thing. We could compliment each other. Maybe this is your last chance. Here's a reminder of that. Okay, so now we're getting into the aggressive dialogue options. Well, you were presumed dead for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if someone didn't update their files. What? Yeah, sure. Let's be friendly to our sister. It is getting worse out there. Believe it or not, you came during a relatively peaceful lull in the fighting. Okay, so there's a lot of fighting against those aliens, apparently. As touching as this family reunion is, we still have one question. What do we do about the Dreadnoughts? This is highly irregular. They have never strayed this close into our territory before. So I'm still not sure where we are. Like, is this a planet? Like, apparently it's a planet stronghold. But why is, like, is this a human colony? Why are we having a colony on a planet where there are those really dangerous aliens? They're testing our resolve. If we give them an inch, they'll take a mile. We should take the fight to them. Okay? Okay, probably he's a... Whether we want to or not, we can't. What? And why not? And that's what... Another character! He looks like Wolverine. Like, a little bit at least. Well, like... Hugh Jackman, I guess. As I've been trying to tell everyone for the last 2 weeks, our ore supply is getting dangerously low. The nearby mines are nearly played out. We need to find a new dig site. Okay. This sounds very serious. Why wasn't this attended to right away? Like everyone else will tell you, no sooner as one problem to deal with, then a dozen more crop up. Some more serious than others. 2 weeks ago, we had plenty of ore. Even then, we'd be fine, but for us requisitioning most of our gallstones. Not to mention, this has put a halt to my research. Without fresh gallstones, I'm at standstill. Who cares about research if we're getting overrun by aliens? Seriously. I mean, the aliens look pretty cool, but that doesn't excuse them eating us. Then our mission is fairly clear. Claim a new territory and commence mining. Okay, that's good. That's not quite true, Captain. Secondary subterranean surveys indicate there are still plenty of minerals in Kraton Sigma. However, the extractors are failing to reach them. Damn it, I knew better than to go cheap on the harvesting software. Software? Wait, Why would this so... That sounds like a hardware problem to me, but I mean, I'm not an expert, obviously, at extraterritorial mining, but cheap, you got it from the black market. Just because something is cheap doesn't make it better. Wait, what? You got it from the black market? What? That's not what you said. That makes not too much sense. Charles is just extricating Captain, however, don't come to me when you need to find another source of terra and fertilizer for your precious flowers. So, captains, would either of you wish to accompany me? I will have to decline. I have a meeting with some concerned civilians. I'll be with them most of the day. As long as you don't lose me in cave-in, I'll be your company. Okay, so we go with them. Don't forget to get my samples. Sure. Mission 2. Okay, so this is how it goes, right? You get some story, then you got a mission where you have to fight some aliens, probably, and... Do we get, like, it's a collectible card game, it says. So I guess we get into some deck building at some point. I'll be damned. Looks like the Tin Man was right. There's still plenty of ore, but we're not extracting it. So yeah, there is ore, apparently. Well, what did you have in mind? I mean, if we had a few pounds of dynamite, we could do a little rural landscaping. Manual override. It's not as efficient, but still doable. Good. When you first said manual, I thought you were going to hand me a shovel. So did you have... This is such a dumb joke, but I kind of had to laugh a bit at it anyway. I'm not sure why. Not at the moment. Afterwards, I'm going to have Mizuki track down the liars who sold me this crap software. Then me and Delia are going to pay them a little visit, and you're more than welcome to come along. Okay. Delia. Delia my crowbar. What? You should hear the people sing when she strikes a nerve. Sure. Yeah, let's be the good guy. Why not? Look, just because you were cheated doesn't mean you can cripple someone. Who said anything about crippling? But they need to learn they can't cross me. Okay. What is that? Okay, I like the alien designs in this game. What the hell is that thing? What the fuck? With all the skulls and nice horns and stuff and a big gun. I like how the aliens, like both alien races so far, are kind of tribal-ish, like he has a spear with skulls and stuff. At the same time, they're futuristic with having a big gun, and the other one was the clothes were kind of tribal-ish as well, but he has this the cyber goggles. Education through Planet Stronghold will have to wait. Looks like some Apex Ran decided to pay a visit. Okay, it's an Apex Ran. Damn, we better get what we can. When they swarm, they are worse than locusts. Oh, look, comrades. More humans have come to play. Go ahead and have your fun, but remember to leave at least one of them standing. Alpha Slorix. Okay, apparently we start with cards in the board already. Due to the story, I guess. So this is our troop. We're fighting this thing. Do you want to deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit at the start of owner's turns? Okay, so we want to kill that because it deals damage all the time. Regular infantry, artillery tank deals 1 damage to 2 random enemy units. Okay, that's that and better, but it only deals it has different stats. And that's 3-1 with charge. Okay, so we can trade those. That sounds like a reasonable plan. What do we have? Take cover. Target allied units with organic gains force shield. Negates all damage to this card once. Okay, so we could give this force shield and trade that. Sharpshooter, enter-play invisible, deal 1 damage to random enemy unit without wall or building at the start of owner's turn. Okay. How many resources do we have? 1-1-1. So we can play both cards. We can't play the cannon turret. However, if we kill that thing, we get a credit and we can play the cannon turret. Which would be good, but if we kill that thing, it's not that necessary yet. So we could get that later. It's enough to get this next turn. So let's play the sharpshooter. Play take cover on that guy. And kill him and enter him. Oh, apparently he has wow! Like the artillery tank and the that was really effective. But this guy had charge, but it only deals 2 damage to him. He attacked me for some reason. Not sure why he did not go for a trade. There's too many Apex Run. Luckily, you have the artillery card in this mission. Normally, it is only available later in the game. Okay, now we're breaking immersion completely. If the in-game character is talking about the game, and he's not called Deadpool. I played the artillery already, right? The artillery tank is on the field already. Yeah, so that was dealing 2 damage, and he was dealing the damage, so that killed that thing. So we still have to kill him. We might do that with a tank. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. What's this? Metric Mercenary. Damage to all units in the spaces next to the units. Oh, that deals damage to my own units? On summon? Okay, that's weird. I guess we can't handle that, but let's do that next time. I want this cannon turret now. Like, because I want to... Actually, no. I don't want the cannon turret right now. It cannot attack anyway. Let's just summon the Metric Mercenary. Can we put it there? Oh, we can. Wait, what? I clicked the other one again. It apparently did not deselect the turret. Great. Well, I guess we play the Metric Mercenary next turn. It's not like this is really threatening anyway. We could attack it, but it will die to the turret anyway. Let's just go face. Do we have lethal? 3, 6, 7, 9. Okay, nope. I guess let's trade. I mean, oh, he can only, like, okay, it attacks 2 random enemies, but he cannot attack the same one twice, so that's why he only takes 2 damage, but... The game's really easy so far. Despite me choosing the hard difficulty. You have earned your freedom this day. I wouldn't tarry if I were you, though, for more Apex Runner on their way. Okay, I have what we need. Let's fall back before the Apex overran us. Wait, what? Is that supposed to be a pun? I guess. I hope Mira doesn't get jealous, though, by getting her samples. I've found these sapphires which match Crucilla's eyes. Scene 2. Why is it like announcing this every time? You had us worried. After entering the Quattro Sigma, we lost contact. That was the least of our worries. Once we get there, the Apex Ran swarmed the area. Apex Ran? There were no indications of their presence in the area. We had to abandon the sector, but we didn't return empty-handed. Indeed, Maya, your samples will be in your lab shortly. Excellent. Now let's see if I can enlarge those tomatoes. More sapphires? Thank you very much. Oh, that's so sweet. It isn't what you think it is, blood hair. It helps me meditate, lessens my headaches. Headaches, is everything alright, Crucilla? It's just the price of being psionic. Oh, now we have psis as well, okay. You need some time off, maybe see a doctor. She's been through I hate this word. Thoroughly, no, how do you pronounce that correctly? I always forget. Thoroughly? Something like that. Ex's mine, unfortunately, there isn't much she can do for them other than... There isn't much she can do for them other than bear through it. For the headaches, I guess. It is quite disconcerting, to be honest. I know you've done your best, it's not your fault, it isn't good enough. Take a few minutes, Crucilla, however, we still face a big problem. Do we? First, Dreadnoughts, now Apex Ran. Only the thermal sensors detected the Dreadnoughts the last go around. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were compromised. Cromwell's, that is obvious. Okay, I don't see nothing for it but to run it throughout analysis. Isn't that isn't there a T missing? I'm not sure. This also means computer use will be curtailed except for essential purposes. Really, that means I'm going to miss my show. You're not the only one making sacrifices, Charlotte. Need I remind you, today was the release date of Roger Steele's Twilight's Requiem. What the fuck are they even talking about? People without a raid leader. That still leaves the question of what to do with the Apex Ran. Like, this is so many characters that you can't even put a personality on them. Like, I have no idea what those guys are doing. Okay, the one woman is a psionic. Then there's the doctor. But I cannot put any character on them at all. Like, any character traits. We should blast them to Kingdom Come. They invaded our territory and claimed our land. I mean, if you looked at, for example, compared to the Next World. I mean, I don't think the writing in the Next World was brilliant. But then again, I'm not the one to judge because I'm not good at judging writing. Like, I'm not a critique for writing. But at least, I didn't like the characters in that game, but at least I could give them, like, character traits. I could say, okay, this guy's like this, and this woman is like that. And, I mean, they were pretty cliche, I guess, and, yeah, but anyway. We should blast them to Kingdom Come. They invaded our territory and claimed our land. Okay, he's always aggressive. I got that so far. Like, he's for attacking. which would accomplish little Mario. And he's like always saying the opposite of him, basically. And why is that? I didn't take you for a defeatist. Because they've probably moved on. From the sound of it, this was a raiding party. They'll take what they want and return home. Another matter has arisen, co-captains. I've detected subterranean activity in the Talaris range to the south. The seismic disturbance match those of metric tunneling. Metric? Is metric another race? I guess. So at least some part of the surveillance net is working properly. How can you tell that from here? I'm able to remotely link anywhere into the colony surveillance system. Okay, cool. Which is a bit creepy if you ask me. Well, as long as the surveillance system is not in the bathroom. Lucky if you ask me. I mean, then again, it's like a robot, so it's probably he doesn't care. Speaking of which, Mr. Ribeiro, you might consider making an appointment with Dr. Myra. There's a small growth on your backside which you may wish to have explained. Great. Well, I find it rather interesting to see a robot interested in the well-being of a human. Well, he's probably programmed that way. Like, that's one of the first things you would do if you program an AI to support humans. Like, the first rule would be help humans, right? This really isn't the place to bring it up. Or are you positive the metric are coming this way? So metric is a different race, I guess. Indubitably. Anyway, extrapolating from current data, it appears. Oh my! The big thing about, like, my biggest concern with making videos about visual novel games is that I'm not good at reading anyway. Like, I'm good at reading, but not reading out loud. And then it's not my native language, which makes it even worse. Like, if the text is easy, it's not a problem. But there are a lot of words I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce them in here. I understand everything. That's not the thing, but. Anyway, it appears our mining operations caused a collapse in an unidentified metric colony. There we go. More aliens in our backyard. The security breach gets larger and larger. Not necessarily. The metric settlements can extend beyond our most sensitive equipment, and this doesn't include their own abilities to avoid detection. As interesting as the sociology lesson is, we now have 2 alien races on our perimeter. That is too many, isn't? Oh, on our perimeter, yeah. I was like, hey, that's the 3rd one, but I guess the first one is not on our perimeter right now. There's no guarantee there are enemies, at least for the metric. Actually, most metrics see the surface races as blights on the face of their mother. Great. And something happened. Sensors 3, 5, and 9 in the Talaris range are now non-operational. Sensor 10 indicates a massive metrics heading our direction. I like how she holds the thingy. I think that answers that, Krishella. Something about this still feels wrong. They didn't attack until our mining caused them problems. Maybe they see it as an assault. You know, there's something like talking. You can't talk instead of just attack. I mean, maybe those metrics are not as not as evolved as the other 2 races, but if they are, then it's a little weird that they're like that, like, offensive. Stun them, incapacitate them. Sure. Is that even possible? It isn't like a normal tranquilizer will pierce their hide. Actually, it is. With Lucius' help, I should be able to make a sonic disruptor which should stun them. Okay. And if it doesn't work, you can still reduce them to rubble. Myra. In case it escaped your notice, the metrics attacked us first. And like an avalanche, they would bury us if they could, only because we hurt them first, captains, please. I leave the decision up to you, Alex. I'm going back to Quadrant Sigma and deal with the Apex Round, assuming they're still there. Okay. It makes it easier. I realize we know a little about the Matrix, Captain. If you were to return with some specimen, it would yield some way, but I don't care for the story at all. So far. What do you say? This will be an interesting encounter. Just how does one catch a living rock? Yeah, incapacitate them, sure. Thank you, I won't forget this, I promise. Great, I just hope this doesn't come back to bite you in the ass. I do foresee one problem. I can't slap a pair of handcuffs on a metric. Why not? I want to know how metrics look now. Leave that up to me. The troops transport are more than strong enough to carry a metric, at least as long as they don't overload. So it's some underground creature without hands, apparently, or at least with big hands. Well, maybe they have hands, but they don't have arms. Takes a deep breath. Welcome to the Talaris range. You seem to be in an exceptionally good mood. I guess I am. Just look at those mountains. Don't you find them beautiful? Well, not really. Okay, we know, like, what's... Okay, we have 2 moons? like, that's a really big moon though. Like, I guess this is like a double planet thingy, and that's a moon. I don't know. Doesn't look realistic. I mean, it's a visual novel. It doesn't have it's a visual novel. It doesn't have to be realistic. I mean, it's fiction after all. They're just mountains. What's so special about them? Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna go with. Oh, nothing if you aren't into mountains, I guess. You don't care for the base much, do you? I'm only into mountains if there's snow on them. Then I like mountains. Mainly to ride them, but... I don't mind it per se. However, I'm in my line of work, you start to see everyone's a potential criminal. A bounty to be claimed. Does that include me? Depends. What have you done? Sorry for the digression. Back to the mission at hand. Due to the mountains, we didn't invest very heavily in defense here. Obviously, it's a mistake in hindsight. However, the Matrix will find the terrain as troublesome as we do, so use the canyons and blinds to your advantage. Will you not just come from underground? Just out of curiosity, what would you have done with the Matrix? What I would have decided doesn't really matter. However, Matrix are on the rampage, and we can't ignore that. Okay. So, oh, that's out of Matrix. Why did one of those things fight for me last match? That's weird. That's a minefield. Okay, it's a wall. And an enemy... Oh, without flying, the attack card is killed. I was like, what? Minefields kill flying units? No, but it's like, okay, it's killing non-flying units. It doesn't have damage. It's just like the poison units from House Dude. Okay, we can play another minefield. We start with the credit, apparently. We can build a cannon tower. Can rally, which is not helping us right now. How much damage do they deal? Okay, they cannot actually go through the minefield. Like, that would be a terrible trade. Let's just set up... I'm not sure. The minefield seems to be pretty good. Yeah, let's set up another minefield. That sounds like a good idea. And attack the face. Yeah, I mean, it trades 1-4-3, so that's pretty good. We need to resist the Matrix attacks for 10 turns until the stun ray is fully charged. Use Galina's minefield to card to your advantage. Again, it talks about cards and stuff and turns. A veteran. Okay, that's a 2-3. Wait, what happened to the minefield? What the fuck? Why did the second minefield die? Can we get... I'm not sure what happened there. That seemed like a bug to me, if you ask me. I guess we built a turret then. Why did he not attack? Oh, because we don't attack face, I guess. We just hold out for 10 turns. We got another cannon turret, but we don't have credits, so... I guess one of them was a little... Oh yeah, apparently one of the metrics was a stronger one, which actually killed the minefield, but he gave me a credit. That's why I could build another turret. So we could actually trade those in, but I could kill this guy with him. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, like, if there is no hero to attack, or something along the lines, it makes sense to just trade to make my turrets live longer. Can play a veteran. Yeah, giving him rally is not really helping. We can kill him next turn with the veteran. Regular infantry. I mean, sure, plate. I mean, yeah, he dies, but that's not a big deal. Like, as I said, trading is not a bad idea. We could... Yeah, I mean, we can attack. Why not? He will die to the turret then next turn. Alien Scavenger. At the start of owner's turn, a random allied unit without wall against 1 hit point and owner against 1 random resource. Okay, that's cool. We need a credit for that though. I mean, we can... Yeah, we can trade him in. Or we could not. Let's decide not to right now. Robo-Ant, sure. This is really easy. Okay, it was probably one of those things. 2-5. So how did we kill that? Well, we attack it with the Robo-Ant. And the veteran, let it get killed by the turret. That makes sense. And actually, you know what? No, let's not get it killed by the turret. Let's trade the veteran in. Because I don't want to actually lose the turret because I don't have another wall. Well, actually I have enough turret here, but I really want this guy. I guess attack, so he dies to the turret. Trade to let the turret survive. I mean, it's 1-1 anyway. It's not that important anymore. It's actually a good trade now. Don't want to really want to lose, like waste the damage of the infantry. And we won anyway. This is not hard. This is super easy. Like, I don't believe I could have fucked that up at all, even if I would have tried. Hopefully someone's device will keep them pacified. Blah, blah, blah. Let's skim through the story a little bit. One is, like, it says it's collectible card game, but it didn't allow me to actually build a deck yet. It just gives me a deck. So, that's not what I call it, a collectible card game. That's like a card game. Like, it's a deck game. But it's not like a collectible card game. I mean, maybe this changes, but it doesn't have any indication for that whatsoever. I guess small talking again. Can we speed up text speed? There we go. Return. Okay. This is better. I wonder if I should just click through it. I don't care for the story at all right now anyway. Let's do that. Oh, new Empire cards unlocked. Okay. Oh, wait, we just... Do we start building a deck now? Maybe. Okay, something... Okay, there we go. Stars and upgrading. Whenever you complete a main story mission, you earn a star. You can use stars to permanently upgrade your unit cards in the deck builder. It's possible to complete the game in easy mode without upgrading any card. Yeah, we're playing on hard though. Okay, side missions. Okay, so those are the missions. We choose one. We have 3 stars. Team talk. What is team talk? It's available later in the game. Okay. Please click on a portrait on the map above to see more details about the mission. Side missions are entirely optional in easy mode, but you can earn your star points through them. It is recommended high difficulty levels to advance in the story. Okay. So we can do the side missions and advance in the story. Let's go to the deck screen first. Oh, okay, we can choose heroes. Okay, this is the deck building, apparently. Wait, this affects the cards? I guess they bring cards in. Okay. Can we see which cards they bring in? Oh, okay, so the first 2 cards, like, okay, she gets Recruit and Spike Iron Vines. And I cannot even see what that, like... Oh, right click, okay. A random allied organic unit gains discount organic. Units with organic cost 1 less of each resource. Okay, that's pretty good. Spiked Iron Vines. Oh, we can upgrade that if we want to. You can... Wait, which cards can we upgrade and which not? Which can we can't? Which can we not upgrade? Can upgrade this. We can upgrade this. We can't upgrade this one though. Is there some sort of indication? What does the upgrade do? Oh, it gives plus stats. So I guess we can only upgrade stat cards. I guess. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, that's a little weird. What was this? Yields 1 hit point at the start of Arno's turn. Cannot exceed starting hit points. Okay. Pretty decent. Force field. Any unit attacking force field is stunned. Cannot attack onions after. Okay, that's really good. And optimization. Target allied unit with robotic gains +3 attack and disturb your next turn. Oh, rally and veteran is from him. Okay. Whoa, what did I right-clicked the hero. What happened? What? Where? Oh, I just... Apparently I tried to save. Weird. Excavation. That doesn't sound too impactful. I don't like those guys. Rebuild. Put a new copy of target allied unit with wall into play. Same grade as original. There's no effect on the bunker card. Okay, so we copy a wall basically. And there's a reinforced wall. Domesticated Bora Grub. On death deals 1 damage to a random enemy unit. Okay, that's pretty weak. It's not expensive though. We're not cheap either, bro. These are the basic cards we have. Like, is there more? Oh yeah, we have those as well. Okay. Steroids, target allied unit with organic. So we have 8 basic cards and 2 per hero. Do we? I guess we get more cards later on. Target allied unit with like it just said we unlocked 8 cards or whatever, or 4 or whatever. So that's that, I guess. Once again, wait. Target allied unit with organic heals 3 hit points against double attack. Okay, that's good. Steroids minefield is pretty strong. Like, it depends on the opponent type. Covered operations to random allied units without wall game breach. Does not have to attack into the wall. Okay. It's not too ignore like it's pretty, yeah, you can ignore walls with it basically. Assault biker. It's a charge to 1 and it can ignore walls. Breach and charge basically. Customize. That was the heal and +1 attack. Stun 3 enemy units basically. Okay, that's okay-ish. Recon unit. Charge on summon all enemy units with invisible, lose that trait. It gains +1 attack and 1 hit point for each. Okay, that's interesting. Flamethrower turret. Just double damage against organic. Okay. 30 cards, and we can put cards in. To one of the cards was okay. Some cards go in 3 times. Well, we have to put in all the cards anyway, apparently, to make the full deck. Some of them go in 3 times, and some of them go in 2 times. Not sure what this depends on though. Like, rarity maybe? Like, those are the green rarity. Yeah, it's probably rarity, I guess. Okay, so what do we want? I don't know. What do we have right now? We have regular infantry, wall, scout. That's the one we have. So a lot of walls. Are those robotic? Yeah, okay. A lot of robotic walls actually. Robotic flying, robotic wall, robotic, and then 2 organic infantries and 1 wall stationary. So 4 walls, 6 robotic units, no, 5 robotic units and 2 organic units. So what was that? That's not bad. Like, this is pretty against special enemy units. So since we don't know against what we're up, against, this doesn't matter too much. What happens if we take the hero out? Okay, it removes the card. What was that? Okay, this is pretty good because it improves obviously my walls, and the biker is not terrible, so we might keep him. The minefield, like, it depends. Those cards are really depending on the opponent deck again. Don't like this at all. Steroid is pretty good for organics, but we only have 2 organics, so nope. Rebuild. Yeah, it's okay. It doubles the wall. We get another wall though, which doesn't seem to be that useful if you ask me. So we're not getting to 30 cards. Oh wait, 2 heroes. So 6. Actually, we get to more than 30 cards, so we can skip a few of them if we want. Nope, not a fan. Rally. Really bad because we have so many walls. Another wall. And optimization. It's not bad. We might take this just for optimization. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too good because we don't have that many organics. Okay, let's go for those two. Why not? Okay, yeah, we can't put all the cards in. Well, let's skip one of the. Let's get rid of the scout. Yeah, the scout's not that great. That's a filter apparently. If we remove, like, if we don't go 30 cards, can we finish? Oh wait, what? Wait, can we make the deck smaller? How do we save the deck? What happens if I click create new deck? Okay. So we can play with less than 30 cards, is that correct? And what happened to the scout? Oh, we took it out completely? Oh yeah, right. Let's get rid of the organics then. I mean, less cards is usually better. If you're not running out of cards, that is. I guess, let's see what happens. And we could upgrade, but let's save the stars for now. Alien Invasion reward. Do you want to play the deck tutorial? You ask me this now? Nah, we're fine. I said we're fine. What? Okay, that was weird. I guess it opens the deck menu afterwards, so. Owner heals 2 points at the end of owner's turn. Oh wait, that's actually not that great. Battle drone. Yeah, I guess we go for battle drones. That makes sense. We can play that next turn if we want to. Interestingly enough, there's no reason to like you don't lose resources. Like, you don't have to use up all your resources per turn. You can just save them for next turn. Yeah, I guess we play the flamethrower turret. It's pretty strong, especially against organics. Double damage. If we give it optimization, it gets funny, but okay. So this deals 2 damage to the organic units. So if we attack him once, he should go down. Okay, he will die to the turret. Let's play another drone. We could play optimization, but there's no real point to do so right now. So let's not. These 1 damage to random enemy unit as start for turn. That's not too great. I mean, we could play optimization to kill it. It's the thing is that oh, it's only 3 attack until the start of your next turn. Well, then let's do that. Why not? Actually, I should have put it on this guy and trade it, not losing my unit. That would have been a good idea. Let's play the robot. Why not? We don't have damage, but that's fine. Opponent didn't do anything. Is he out of cards? No. There we go. Apex Ran Slaver deals 1 damage to another random allied unit with organic with more than 1 hit point. It gains +2 attack until the start of your next turn. Okay. Kind of want to kill that. Yeah, let's put that on the freaking flamethrower turret. That's really good. Because we'll deal 4 damage to that thing now. So, he's going down. And I guess we play the force field. I mean, the downside is he can't choose to attack the force field now. Which might have been a mistake, I'm not sure. We could give the force... Oh no, it doesn't make sense. Because we cannot attack. Yeah, it attacked the force field. The force field deals damage though, so that's okay. Spam more drones and just attack face. Oh, he did choose not to attack at all. Okay. We can build another laser turret soonish though. So let's not spend the energy. Okay, the force field is down. There we go. He's stunned. Oh, he did not attack because he was stunned earlier. We can build a laser turret or a cannon turret. I guess we go for the laser turret. Next time we can play the cannon turret. Yeah, he will just die. It would be good to kill him, but let's do that next turn. Because he deals a lot of damage. Oh, actually, I should have killed him now because of his effect. Because of his ability. So that sucks. Oh, yeah, he lost the extra damage. I mean, I could trade, but that means I cannot attack anymore. So let's actually not do that. This deck lacks offense. And we're not going down. Like, those wall creatures are really strong in this game. More turrets. I don't know, the mechanics are weird. Like, there's nothing... I did not see any interesting card at all so far. This will take a while, though. Okay, you got rid of the wall. Well, let's build a new one. Okay, the wall is not robotic, so we cannot customize it. Could customize another wall. Oh man, this will take forever. I wonder if we can have more cards than this. Potentially not. Probably not. Let's actually use the customize then. I mean, we can use optimization to deal more damage, but it's only +3. Yeah. So we want to do that, like, if we can finish him off with that, that's good. So far we can't, though. But it's not like we're gonna lose anytime soon. Well, we could to get more cards. Let's actually do that. I guess he ran out of cards? Probably. Okay, so we got a star now. We could upgrade more cards. Like, you don't really bother to carry on, though. Like, this is really boring. The cards are all super boring. The deck building is really limited so far because we don't have a lot of cards. I mean, that might be more interesting later, but I don't see any creative cards, so I don't care for the story at all. No. I guess we're out here. I don't think I want to play more of this. So anyway, this is, what's it called? Planet Stronghold? Yeah. I will put a link in the description below, but I'm not too interested anymore in it, so yeah. Here we go. Thanks for watching. I'm Pion. Have fun and see you next time.